It is day 28, y'all, of OKC Black Restaurant Bingo, and I am your host, Apollo Woods. I'm the executive director of the Bigger Than Food Foundation, and most of you know me as the guy, the food guy with OKC Black Eats. So today we're here to talk about OKC Black Restaurant Bingo. It is day 28, and we've had a great month. So I want to share with y'all today on what's happened throughout the month and how we can finish strong in our support for Black-owned restaurants during OKC Black Restaurant Bingo for Black History Month. Yes, excuse me. We got one more day left. Well, you know what? I like to be optimistic. We have today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow. So we have 2 days left. But I also want to shine a little light on what's going on. Not shine a little light, shine a lot of light on the things that we've experienced and all the great support and people who submitted bingos for the campaign. And then I want to just encourage you all to continue strong this month and beyond this Black History Month. So far, we have a little under 1,240. No, I'm wrong. 1,260 people who've downloaded the bingo card. Now, those 1,260 bingo downloads have gone to a lot of participation throughout the metro. Now, those of you who know, we have 15 Black-owned restaurants that we are supporting in OKC Black Restaurant Bingo. That include everything from Nigerian food, Kenyan food, or East African food, to we have vegan options, we have pizza, we have I'm gonna miss some. We have brunch and breakfast food, we have soul food, we have Cajun Creole, we have the ultimate cheese sandwich experience, we have desserts. Actually, we have 2 dessert options out in our Norman locations with there's an ice cream parlor, one's a yogurt shop, and guess what? They're literally feet from each other on the same block at Campus Corner in Norman, right on the campus of the University of Oklahoma. So we provided a lot of options for people to explore the city. Now, for those of you who don't understand what this campaign is for, yes, it's Black History Month, and yes, we are promoting restaurants. But OKC Black Restaurant Bingo was created to do 2 things that goes back to the mission and vision of OKC Black Eats. 1, to create awareness and visibility, and 2, to drive direct spending to and through Black-owned restaurants and small businesses. And that is the influence about every campaign that we do. And so Black Restaurant Bingo has been a great experience because we've had the support as our presenting sponsor, the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I'm here in the Thunder Launchpad recording this episode, this podcast, this video review, and also OK City Card. OK City Card is our partner for Bingo as well, and you can take your City Card and use that to get those discounts and incentives at all participating Bingo restaurant locations. So this is more than just about going and find a great place to eat. It's to expose you to all the many options that we have around the metro area of Black-owned businesses. And the idea is if we could create campaigns and activities that get people moving around the city, that get you exploring what happens. So I'll give you an example. You go and visit a restaurant. Let's say you haven't visited a restaurant in the Moore area, or you live in the Moore area and you just weren't really aware there was a Black-owned restaurant there. You go to that restaurant. Once you go to that restaurant, then you will go to the gas station or convenience store or retail place within that area. So the effort is that we get people moving to support our local economy. Now, let me also be honest. It has been tough for our small businesses at the beginning of the year. Could it be that maybe there are just some things in the state, in our city, in our county that could change? Possibly. But every fall and winter, our restaurants and our small businesses, especially brick and mortars, experience a decline in traffic. Why? Y'all know when it gets cold, we don't like to go outside. we don't want to go outside if it's cold. Now, you live in a place, Oklahoma, where we have unpredictable weather. Last week it was warm. A couple of days ago, 90 degrees. Yesterday, the wind was blowing like 70 miles an hour and stuff flying, trash can flying down the street. And look at today, it's a beautiful pre-spring, or I call it still spring, fall, pre-spring kind of weather day, light jacket, beautiful day. And when the weather changes in that way, then people's support for businesses often change. It's quite natural. So as entrepreneurs and business owners, it is our job to convince people like you to break their habits and their routines to go out and support. Sounds easy, right? It's not. If you've ever owned a business or been a part of a campaign or you work for businesses, you realize that as you, or not even, let me just get out of the concept of business so much. If you're just a person with a lot of things to do, some things fall by the wayside because as we live in this fast-paced environment, sometimes you forget. And so you need, people to help support you. You need that reminder and that discipline to do a little bit more to get people interested and compel them to come and support you. I do not believe in the idea that if you build it, then they will show up for you. I don't believe in that. I don't. What I believe in is that if I believe in myself, not if, I believe in myself enough that I want you to experience what I have to offer. And we have to keep that in top of mind. And not everybody that gets into business wants to be a marketing mind or marketing genius. They want to deliver something great, but there's the balance. So Black Restaurant Bingo does that. In addition to the hard work they already do, we use our influence and our platforms to show people here are all the amazing options. And I'm that rebel type personality. If you tell me there's something that we don't do or we don't have, I'm going to really get to the root of it and figure out what's the real reason why people are saying that. And what we have known for years is that there are Black-owned restaurants and businesses all over the metro area in Oklahoma City, and even in your city, wherever you're living, that people don't know about, that intentionality must be in place, and strategy and focus and advertising and mentality to support them, no matter where you are. I talk to many friends that live in Houston because y'all know I lived in Houston for a very long time, and same challenges. Big city, some of the same challenges. Small growing city, some of the same challenges. Why? Because there's so many things that are happening in our lives that you often forget. And I believe that the measure of the health of a city or a town can be measured by the growth of its small businesses. And that's what we're doing with OKC Black Restaurant Bingo. So probably the most exciting thing that I've noticed so far is how excited young people are participating in bingo. Teenagers. You know what? No. That's not it. That's not it. The most exciting thing that I've seen is a dad email and say, I took my family and we went to these restaurants on bingo and my kids had a good time. Because dads don't get enough credit. Dads do not get enough credit. Men don't get enough credit for the work they do to investing in families. So when I see men taking their family out because it's a fun thing to do and investing time, and then they're saying, hey, I took my family, we had a great time. Or even older gentlemen, there's this older gentleman and he's excited. He just now got an Instagram page because of bingo. And he's like, I didn't know about these places. It's a big smile on his face and he's going and he's actually following the rules. And seeing those type of reactions let me know this: we're not able to influence an environment if we don't participate in it. We're not able to help people think about something different if we don't show up. This is not a political statement. That's just the reality. So when you are inserting yourself in places where you're able to give a positive experience or open someone's perspective about what you bring, people can have a chance to respond different. And we've noticed that a lot through bingo. Other things that we notice as well, at the For the Culture pop-up. So the For the Culture pop-up was another activity during Black Restaurant Bingo, and y'all probably like, man, you got all this stuff going on throughout the month. I thought it was just bingo. It's bingo, and there's been 5 other things too. But For the Culture pop-up was a collaboration with the Oklahoma City Thunder again and Levy. Levy is the restaurant concession part of the business in Paycom. We did 4 pop-ups inside of Paycom at Section 109. Last night was our last night. So we had 2 games with Big O's Pork and Dreams, and their locations are in Edmond and in Midwest City. And then we had 2 games. The final 2 games we had with Heavenly Barbecue, and they're out in the Midwest City Spencer area last night. And what I noticed, I'm probably going to tell some of this secret sauce, and it's okay. When there are spaces and places that you don't see black businesses normally. And then when you see them, this is what black people do. Now, those of you who listen, you call yourself an ally, whatever you want to call yourself. When you see that a black-owned business is somewhere, that's what we do. And it happens every time. Walk around, they look. Somebody always comes over first. And it's usually like an auntie, like an older black woman. She'll come over. What y'all doing over here? Not in the place of like, why y'all here, but like, what y'all doing over here? Just want to know what's going on. And it starts there. And then somebody else comes over. Next thing you know, you see this swarming of black employees and black staff and black supporters coming over, because we understand that here's an opportunity for us to show support of that black-owned business. And things that we do when we go in places, we're looking for places and people to identify with. And that is often a common thing that's happened at the pop-up. And it's been beautiful to see how food has brought people together, and seeing the smiling faces through that effort of the For the Culture pop-up, working with the Thunder organization and Levy. And it's also great too. Get some great barbecue smells all down the alleyways, and you're going to enjoy a game, seeing people carry plates of food. I mean, those are big portions. That both Big O's and Heavily providing big portions of food and going back to their seats. And the Thunder won every game. I want y'all to sleep on Oklahoma City Thunder. I mean, those of y'all who are not from Oklahoma City or Oklahoma area, in this area, don't sleep on our team. We're number two in the Western Conference standing. Listen, betting on my team. Betting on the Thunder to go deep into the playoffs. We have a championship contention team just in how they interact with each other. I just want you to watch after the game. Watch how they're having fun, and they're the camaraderie and the brotherhood amongst themselves after a hard battle game. So it's good to have that experience, as well as be able to support two amazing black-owned businesses inside of the Paycom Center. And as we know, we're getting a new arena for the Thunder, and hosting other activities here in the future. But those are some of the experiences that we see, and just to see people that have never experienced those restaurants before talk about how good it is, and they didn't know about it. Because what we are responsible for as visionaries, I said this the other day, we are responsible for leading people to something and not leaving them there, and following them through. Meaning, so we take it very personal to let people know about black-owned businesses. So we're going to guide you to where they are and encourage you to keep coming back. Because we don't want you to think about a black-owned business as an afterthought. And over time, maybe it becomes a normal part of behavior that people are thinking like, you know what, I'm going to support black-owned business because I just do that. See, when I lived in Houston, there weren't campaigns like this because there were so many black-owned businesses, and there were so many different types of businesses representing cultures and race and ethnicity in the city. You didn't think about it because there's so many options. And Oklahoma City is not at that place, but we have the potential to showcase how great we are in supporting our black-owned businesses. And I want to drop this note in here because I should. We have, and I've seen this happen in our city. The excitement of supporting a new black-owned business, and then it fades. That happens anywhere. But we have a small population, and the excitement of revitalizing a community, and then the support fades away. And so you're left with businesses who are wanting to live out their dream, and they are wanting to do things that leave an impact in their neighborhood. And they're trying to keep their doors open. If you ever had a business, something you've invested your time in, and you've stayed up late at night wondering if you're going to open up your doors tomorrow, because you're doing it for your community and for your people. And you're not begging people to show up, but you have this dream. And sometimes there's a reality that maybe that dream doesn't come to fruition the way that you want it. The reason why I get so passionate about doing this is because we're not a people that should be forgotten. We're not businesses that should be forgotten. We're not second nature. We're not the afterthought. We are the businesses that make impact every day, no matter if it says 97% of Black-owned businesses are solo entrepreneurs. So we're starting businesses. No matter if they talk about Black women are the largest growing demographic that are opening business, starting businesses. Okay, yes. How much money are they getting to invest back in their businesses? Less than 1% of VC money is going to Black-owned businesses, yet we're growing. Black women-owned business, yet they're growing. Where's the funding for that? I'm passionate about this stuff because this is what I've given my life to every day, and I see things from a different perspective, and I want to be responsible with my platform to not just educate, inform, but also hold people accountable. If we say that we are excited about supporting and advocating for Black-owned restaurants and small businesses, let it not just be in February. Let it not just be in these 29 days. Let it be part of your normal routine every day that we show support. So when you diversify how you support businesses in the local economy, you make more money. You don't believe me? I want you to Google how much money Black consumers spend annually. We're $1 trillion spending community group of people in the United States of America. Folks know we spend money. They do. We are often a targeted demographic because we spend money. So how about we focus on taking those spending behaviors and invest them back in our businesses? I firmly believe that when you look at your business and there's a challenge, business, your personal life, I've learned to look at challenges differently. I look at them now as, what is the opportunity for me to learn something? You don't like it, it's uncomfortable, you don't want to go through it, but what can I learn from this challenge that I could be better tomorrow and better the next day when I'm consistent at doing it? You're probably like, man, what does that got to do with OKC Black Restaurant Bingo? Because these are the lessons that we continue to learn and expose ourselves to, because our mission is bigger than food. It's about mobilizing people to support local businesses. And the ones that we prioritize are Black-owned, Black-led. Those are the ones that we prioritize. Does it make us an organization or a business that negates others? No. It just means that we have a purpose and a passion to support Black-owned businesses. There's not a question when there's not intentional support for Black-owned or minority-owned businesses. It's only a question when the term Black is in there. We'll get off that depth because I could kind of go there and I feel myself winding up to do that, and I don't want to, because I want to talk about the great things that we've experienced during Black Restaurant Bingo and things like this. Y'all, the Thunder has willingly donated 1,000 tickets. 2 free tickets. So no, the first 1,000 people received 2 free tickets to the Thunder game in March. So that means if you attend, I'm not talking about you bingo like a vertical, horizontal, diagonal, or black out the car. You visited one location and showed proof that you supported that location. Pictures, receipts. It got to look like you actually went. So the rules are: go to the restaurant, post pictures, take selfies, tag the restaurant, tag OKC Black Eats, use our hashtag OKC Black Restaurant Bingo. It's on the bingo card instructions, and show proof of it. Get you 2 free tickets. Now we're going through the process of confirming everybody. We have a lot of submissions, and just like humans, we don't follow instructions. So we're working with all those submissions, and we will have most of those people confirmed today, doing some follow-up and making sure that you get your 2 free Thunder tickets, man, the number 2 team in the Western Conference, to go see them. I mean, we were at the 9 o'clock game last night. It's a lot of energy, a lot of great time. Played against Houston Rockets and beat the Rockets. Y'all hear me talk about Houston a lot, but I'm a Thunder fan. I support the home team. Um, that's a lot of tickets. And all you have to do is show your support by going to one location, even if you didn't finish the entire bingo card. And let's say you did not download it. Let me give you some assistance on how you can get the bingo card. Look down the screen. So down there, see down there, that thing that popped up. It's bigger than food. Download and play restaurant bingo. Go to the website. On the website, on your mobile device, you'll see a QR code that pops up on your face. Now, unless you have 2 cell phones, you can't scan the QR code on your mobile device. If you're on your laptop, you can, or just click on the banner that says Black Restaurant Bingo, download. It'll take you to the website directly. It'll take you to the website to download the bingo card. It's free, y'all. It's free. And you'll see on there, there's instructions on how to participate. You got 2 days left. Even if you just went to one, maybe you went to one and you didn't show your proof of participation, just submit your proof of participation on the email on the card. I'm not going to say it on here because people, start to spam you and all that. I ain't got time for that because I'll block you in a minute. So just follow those instructions and just submit proof of participation. You got to do it by tomorrow. After tomorrow, about 11:59 p.m. tomorrow. That's it. We are going to make sure that all 1,000 people receive those those tickets to the Thunder game. Now, I'll already tell you, we've already got Mr. Bingo King. Mr. Bingo King, he has visited every location, 15 locations. He's blacked out the card again for the second time in 4 years. Yeah, for the second time in 4 years, he's blacked out the card. We've gotten several bingo submissions. Folks that have gone to 5 locations, or if they've gone to 4 and took advantage of the free square in the middle. So you got your opportunity as well. And again, OKC Black Restaurant Bingo is to get you excited about the Black-owned restaurants and those businesses that you can support, not just in February, but beyond this day. And start thinking about what other Black-owned businesses can I support? And there are many that you can support across the metro area. It doesn't take us to a campaign to get you to think about it. In the same way you can Google and find those free coupons and discounts and savings, you can do the same thing too. Now, I will say it's a little challenging in places like Oklahoma where we have policies and legislation that do not track the minority status or ethnic status of a business, but you can still search and find a Black-owned restaurant or small business support, even other minority business support as well. There's a Shop Latino OKC. That's a resource. There is Chambers of Commerce. The Asian Chamber of Commerce has a list of businesses. There are many groups that you can start thinking for yourself on how you can support local Black and minority-owned businesses in the metro area and even where you are. Not like for me, when I travel, I'm going to go find a Black-owned business when I travel. I do it here. I do it there too. So there's a lot of great things that's happening throughout the month, a lot of great experiences. I can tell you the support, our analytics in terms of reach and impression, those things say a lot of promising things. I mean, we had over 250,000 impressions through this campaign. So that's very promising. Now we look at the number of downloads. Did we reach our 10,000 download goal this year? No, we didn't. A long way away from it. But did we make an impact? And everything that we've done, did we do things to get people thinking differently and expose them to something they had not seen before? Do our restaurant partners, can they say, yes, we have new customers because of these things, because of these campaigns? Now, should it inspire them to take corrective action in how they promote their business on their own? Yes. Should they consider maybe they have to be creative in how they do partnerships to continue the marketing on? Because I can tell you, March 1st comes along, the support and excitement about Black-owned business is gone. I can tell you that right now. That's real. After March 1st, there's no Black History Month campaigns. That stuff is gone. So riding the wave of this excitement, as I've said, it's going to fade. So then how do you now take advantage of the great work that you've experienced, the energy to create your own QR codes, your own specials and promotions, create content that converts into a sales transaction? Posting and hoping doesn't work. There's no reason why people are still posting videos and photos and it's blurry. All the free apps and filters to help you create great content are there. You just have to give it the same attention, because it's something you cherish and you value. And when you show that, people show up. So we've had an amazing month, y'all. We've had an amazing month. Sorry about that moment I had earlier. I was not expecting to have such a emotional response to talking about the business, because it is heavy on my heart. I know too many businesses that are struggling to keep their doors open. I know businesses that have closed them. I know people who've been given opportunities to reopen a business after they're closed. Not everybody's been extended that opportunity. Not everybody has. Because I know that I do have to work hard, very hard, to get people to be in the forefront of people's minds. And there are things that I do as a business that restaurants or other small businesses don't do or can't do. But we're here to be a voice in our community. And I'm talking about not just in Oklahoma City, in our business community, wherever Black people are. We are here to be a voice to create impact and change right now. I don't believe in having to wait 3, 5, or 10 years. I believe that we can make an impact every day. I'll be 45 years old next month. I'm getting old, y'all. And I probably have 25 years left on this earth. It's the reality of how long Black men live. So I know that I have 25 years left on this earth. Then every day has to count. Every day. Every day has to count. The people I spend my time with, the time I spend on my business, the time I focus on my goals, my own health, those things count. And I want to be around people who do that as well. Life is fleeting. And we have the ability to make impact and change right now. We have the ability to do that right now. Everybody has a gift. And I believe that everybody has a gift that can be fostered, that can be nurtured, that creates an impact in your family first, in your communities, in your community or neighborhood second, and then the world, the global world. That's how I believe things should operate. We spend time helping people out in the global marketplace more than the people that are around you first, your local community, and then everything else. If everyone prioritized things in that way, just imagine how great your neighborhood, your community can be. We all can do that. So if you have not downloaded the bingo card, you can go to our website at okcblackheats.com and you'll see the QR code that pops up. You can either scan that QR code and text it to where you can download the card. All you're going to do is give your name and email address. You'll download a PDF document you can use for this month and also use it as a guide for any other opportunities you have to support businesses on there. There are addresses, contact information, social media information, specials that they're offering for a Black restaurant bingo. And also, if you have your city card, those specials they're offering for this month, they will honor those specials only with your city card for 12 months. Once you become a city card holder, you'll be able to take advantage of those discounts after this month. I believe, not because I'm just saying it, I believe we've done a really good job of making it easy to support Black-owned restaurants and businesses that are participating. We also made it try to give you incentives to even support. And I'm excited to see to be able to report to you the economic impact of this campaign afterwards, so we can talk about the next thing. And so, what's next on the list? What's next? Foodie Fest. Foodie Fest is our next campaign, May 11th. I'm excited to get back to it and have my full attention and focus on Foodie Fest. That's May 11th here in downtown Oklahoma City. And I'm excited to get to that. The weather will be great. We have 47 vendors, which are food trucks, and we have operators under tents and retail outside on a beautiful day. We're not having to worry about that cold weather. A beautiful day. I'm so excited to get back into focusing on that, because it's a challenge to have two major campaigns overlapping going at the same time. And also, we're going to be kicking off our fundraising campaign for the Bigger Than Food Foundation. So we're hoping that you will support us financially, because this all takes work to do these type of programs and campaigns, and most of this comes out of my pocket. This is what I've committed to, and I will make it happen. But your financial support for our foundation will make it a lot easier for us to have a larger impact and hit the 10,000 download goal. And $1 million in spending impact becomes a normal thing when we do these campaigns for Black and minority-owned business. We're expanding, we're growing, we're doing a bunch of great things. And as I close this, I just want to encourage you by sharing this. This has been a busy month for me. And when you get really busy, sometimes you don't have moments. Well, you don't recognize the moments that you have done well, because you put a lot of pressure on yourself. And I'm really thankful for all the people who've downloaded the card. And even if you didn't, and you sent us a message saying thank you, keep going, that encouragement has meant the world to us in this month. Even those challenging conversations with organizations or individuals, who have certain opinions that are not contributing to the growth of our business community, and those are opportunities to grow as well. How I respond to it is how I respond to it. I'm not with the mess. If we're having conversations about growth, let's do it. If we're going to complain about it, I'm going to look at you in about 2 minutes and say, what are we going to do about it? If we're not going to work to change it, I won't talk about it. That's just me. So, but it's been a great month. I feel really good about this month. And I'm so proud and happy of all the people who've supported across the metro area, from our media appearances to mentions in blogs, in meetings. All those things have been truly, those things have truly meant a lot to me, because I see people thinking about, how do we make our local economy better? And how do we not leave our Black-owned businesses behind? How do we support them? How do we support them financially? And what do we really have to do? Well, that's not it. And how we make stronger entrepreneurs in our community is creating learning opportunities and pathways for them to succeed, for us to exceed on our own. We are talented, we are resilient, we are excellent, we have value, and we are not Black entrepreneurs and business owners that need your set-asides, that need your pennies. And to my Black entrepreneurs, my colleagues as business owners and entrepreneurs, you can do it. You can do it. You don't need somebody else to do it for you. Get around people that look like you, that have done it. And sometimes that's scary, but you can do it. I know we can. All right, y'all, I'm going to let y'all get back to your day. Lunch has officially started. Well, lunch started about 45 minutes for somebody, but it is 12:05 Central Standard Time here in Oklahoma City. And I'm going to let y'all get back to your lunch. And I want you to make sure you use your bingo card to go and support a participating Black-owned restaurant on the bingo card today for lunch, for dinner. And if you can't make it, on the bingo card, it tells you that who offers delivery services, which I believe all offer delivery services: Uber, DoorDash, in-house delivery. Go support somebody. Catering. Do a catering order. Be intentional with how you spend your money and support and participating. Black-owned restaurant for OKC Black Restaurant Bingo today and tomorrow. We got 2 days left. All right. So thank y'all again for your support. I'm looking forward to seeing more tags and more people send their emails that they participated so we can get you those 2 free Thunder tickets. And again, thank you to our presenting sponsor, Oklahoma City Thunder, and our community partner, OK City Car with the Allied Arts Organization, for their support as well. And everybody who's been participating, thank you for all that you've done. And like we always say, our mission is bigger than food. And I will see y'all at a local Black-owned restaurant here in the metro area.